gosh. All right, no brakes. You got no brakes? No brakes. Yeah!
Welcome back to Rebuild Rescue. Today, I'm so excited because good old 8593 Whiskey is completely done after being down for over a year. She's got a brand new overhauled engine, brand new prop, everything is ready to go. And Rob here is gonna test it for the first time. So you're gonna do the maintenance flight.
I am, and I gotta say, a little nervous.
A little
but
nervous.
Hey, you know what?
You shouldn't be nervous. This thing's beautiful.
I know. It's a good day for it, too.
It is a good day. So Rob's going to go. He's going to take off. He's going to circle above the airport for like half an hour at some altitude. And
red line that baby.
Yeah, red line. We're going to keep the power in, get them rings set in, and then he's going to come back down. After that's that maintenance flight, I'm going to hop in. We're going to do some flying. We're going to check this thing out. And we're also going to let you know how much this cost to go from broken to beautiful. Let's get at it. You ready?
Absolutely.
All right. So Rob, the only thing I ask is don't scratch the paint.
I'll try not to.
Okay. So what we're going to see here, this 235, the engine's completely overhauled, but it is ported and polished. It has a 3-angle valve job, electric mag, and everything is all balanced in this engine. So it should have about 20 or 30 more horsepower. This 235 should outclimb any other 235 around. I'm really excited. It should be about 5 to 10 knots faster as well.
Clear prop.
It looks like it hopped right off the runway. It looked really good. So being on the ground is really bugging me. I need to finish my license, which is coming up soon. So after he goes and flies for maybe about a half hour, get some heat in the engine, he's gonna come back. I'm gonna hop back in there and see how she flies. I'm a little jealous right now.
What'd you think?
I think it's in the air.
It's up in the air.
So how was it?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was really good. Flew
Yeah?
nice. I had about 1,800 foot climb on the way out, and I wasn't pushing.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
1,800 foot a minute.
Yeah, and then we were doing about 130 knots.
Yes.
130, 135 knots.
Yes.
So it was good. It was nice.
That is awesome. So no squawks, no like uh-ohs, no anything.
The only thing I have to talk about is when we go up, I'll show you. It's
Okay.
When we go about 2,600 RPM, it starts to shake a little bit. Then we go past it, it's good. Then we come below it, it's fine.
All right, we need a prop balance.
Yeah,
Yeah?
probably.
Yeah, and what does it redline?
It goes
About
about
26.
27-ish
Okay.
in that area.
All right, so now that Rob has had a successful maintenance flight and everything went really well, we're gonna hop in the Cherokee, we're gonna go ahead and take off, and we're gonna see what kind of performance this bird has now. I think from what Rob was saying, she likes to climb. You ready?
Absolutely, let's get it done.
All right, let's go. Clear prop.
helicopter that just landed on the pad, which is crazy to me. They got like 6 inches on either side of that thing. All right. Let's go up here and do a run up. You ready?
Very good.
Chester County traffic, Cherokee 8593 Whiskey is taxiing up to 29 from hangar 3, Chester County. Our goal was to find out, how does, 8593 Whiskey, this 235, how does it perform now that it's out of a year-long maintenance? We rebuilt it all from the whole front end, brand new everything, engine prop, ported, polished, electric mag, tuned, balanced. It should climb unbelievably. Yeah, so the last time I flew her, I ended up in the weeds. This is kind of for me personally, it's a pivotal moment. That was rough strike to my ego, honestly. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a regular takeoff. If before rotation anything happens, we're gonna stop safely. If after rotation, if we got enough runway, we're gonna land on the runway, stop safely. It's 5,400 foot long runway, so we do have some runway. After rotation, if we're under 1,000, something happens, I'm gonna try to land out in front of me in a safe place. If we're 1,000 feet or more, we're gonna try to get that nose down, best glide speed right away, and come right back around and get back in the ground at the airport.
Sounds good.
All right, so we're gonna go up, stretch our legs out a little bit. We're gonna head out to the southwest, right?
That's right.
We're gonna head up to the southwest here. So
Very proud of you with that.
hey, I may or may not get some of my headings a little bit confused sometimes.
Well, we're not saying fuselage anymore.
Hey, easy. Chester County traffic, Cherokee 8593 Whiskey is departing 29 to the southwest, Chester County. All right, we're clear left.
Runway is clear.
Clear right. There's no helicopters playing helicopter.
Checks.
All right, you good to go?
Absolutely.
All right, she is to the panel. Heels are on the floor. Getting light already.
Airspeed's alive.
Airspeed is alive. All right, let's get out of here. Wow, so we got 1,200 foot climb with both of us in it.
And if you pulled back.
And oh my gosh, that's at 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
All right, let's go a little bit more of a. Holy heck! That is sick!
Yep.
Here, wait, I'm gonna keep pulling it back. What are we at? We're already at 2,000 feet.
Yep.
There is no way. No, we got a 2,000 foot climb a minute at 100 miles an hour. Holy heck!
I know. Is this a climbing prop or a cruise prop?
This is supposed to be a cruise prop. All right, here we are, 4,500 foot. We're gonna let it calm down. I'm gonna calm down a little bit. This camera wasn't on. I don't know how. Probably because I got so excited. I don't even know. But we climbed out of there at 2,000 foot a minute. I saw 2,000 feet a minute climb out.
Yep.
Absolute rocket ship. Absolute rocket ship. Right now we're cruising 2,400 RPM and it's right at 130 miles an hour. But I have a feeling that if I go to the panel, even at 4,500 feet, I have a feeling that she is definitely going to over speed with how much power she has. So we're gonna find out here.
I had it up to about 135 knots.
So I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna lean her out a bit. Let's see if she picked up probably about 50 RPM. That makes sense.
Up to 135.
Yeah,
40
she's
mile
sped
an hour.
up. We're gonna keep a look at the exhaust temp here, especially on breaking in engine. I'm gonna go ahead here. I'm gonna rich it up a tiny bit, and let's see how fast it'll go. You guys can see it went right over red line. We're rated about 2650. There's 2700. Gonna give it a little more fuel.
About 140 knots.
140. Oh, it'll keep going. It's gonna keep going if I'd let it, but I don't like spinning the engine up that much, so we're gonna go ahead and pull it back because right there's 140 knots. A couple things here. It's fast, it climbs, it will overspeed the prop in cruise. Derzer whiskey's the same way. A couple choices you have when you have an airplane that does that. This doesn't have a constant speed prop. Unfortunately, if it did, I could just adjust the prop and keep it whatever RPM manifold pressure I wanted. This does not have that, so you know, got to treat it a little bit differently. But you could tweak it a little bit. You'll have a little less climb, but it'll go faster. And with as much climb as this has, I'm thinking we'll probably go ahead and send the prop out to the prop shop. But I want that thing to, I would say at max RPM in cruise, the max I'm going to want is about 2650, a little past redline, right? But that's probably going to net us, I would say, 145 knots. I think this one will cruise at 145 knots. And we are already out almost to the bay. No.
This is Susquehanna.
Yeah, Susquehanna there. We're gonna fly a bit. Let's go back to the overhaul of this airplane and what we did and how we got here today.
It took over a year to get the 235 rescued. Pretty much replacing everything from the firewall forward wasn't cheap, but it looks amazing. Some bodywork and paint for the tip tanks and the lower cowling we found at BAS Auto Parts really pulled it together. The results speak for themselves. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's see if she fires up. Ooh, almost. It's alive! Yeah, so I think other than a little bit of carburetor adjustment, it seems like out of the box, you threw the engine on, it's good to go.
Seems that way.
Yeah, that's good.
No four-wheeling this time.
Whoa, hey.
Three-wheeler.
No hate, yeah.
True.
No hating on the three wheels here. All right, we put some bigger tires than Tilly kids.
A Bush 235.
One more step down, a couple more to go, and we'll be flying again.
All right, so you guys saw all the work that we put into this 235. There's a lot of love in it, and there's a good amount of money too. So we're gonna head back to the rescue hangar. Once we get there, we're gonna go over you know, some of the stuff on this airplane and what we repaired, and we are going to share with you what it cost to fix a crashed 235 and to add a little bit of performance.
Are you going to land it?
Yeah, I'll land
County
it.
radio check. Go ahead, you take your
All
drills.
right. All right, so last time I landed this, it wasn't my favorite day, let's just say. Just got traffic, Cherokee 8593 Whiskies, final 29, Chester County.
We're number 2, big traffic is in. There it is. All right.
Son of a gun. That was a rough one. I have no brakes.
You got no brakes?
No brakes.
No, your foot. Feet.
No, I am. There's no brakes.
You got no.
We're good.
You got them on the feet?
Yeah. I didn't have brakes at first. At all. I was pushing
Really?
them. Nope, no brakes. Well,
Can you steer on that side?
I can steer.
Okay.
I didn't have brakes when I landed. I was pushing them and there was like no brakes.
During our test flight, the brakes must have developed an air pocket, and we landed with 0 brakes. A quick few pumps in the e-brake, and luckily, we had brakes again.
Chester County 8593 Whiskey, clear runway 29.
All right, so yeah, successful flight. There's some stuff I want to check. So I think the cameras turned off before we were landing or anything, but yeah, we gotta make sure these brakes are bled well and everything else. So.
after the first test flight was done, I went up with Rob and we flew the 235, and we actually had really, really spongy brakes and a couple other things that were it just didn't feel right. So Greg and I went ahead, we checked out the brake system, and the brake system needed some updating. It needed some rebuilding. Brakes decide to go when they decide to go. It just decided to go at that minute. So while we were at it, we went ahead, we pulled out the whole pedal assembly, cleaned everything up, put some fresh paint on it. We also greased everything up just to make sure everything's like really, really smooth. So hopefully our second test flight goes a lot better. I just got to get all this stuff in, and then Greg's got to come in here and rig everything, check everything over. We'll go on test flight number 3. After a few days of working on the 235 with Greg, she was all fixed up and ready for another test flight. So a year and a half ago, I flew this airplane and had a little bit of an incident. Since then, we've been working on it tirelessly to get it all fixed up and flying. About 2 weeks ago, we took it for a flight. Things didn't turn out quite the way we planned.
No brakes.
You got no brakes?
No brakes.
But today, things are going to be different. So for today's test piloting, we have Greg. That's right.
Hand me my beer.
Clear prop. Man, that thing spins right up.
What's your guess for climbing this thing?
About like that.
About like that. Yeah, so the last time that we flew, we had a little bit of an issue that you guys just saw. On flare, she drifts right. Once you land, she hooked left with no brakes. That wasn't good. Yeah, we're gonna take off. We're gonna see how good this thing climbs, see how it acts up in the air. We'll see how fast it goes, and also get some time in this engine because it's only got about a half hour on it right now.
Just County traffic, Piper departing 29, Just County.
She wants to fly. Oh man, there's 2,000 feet a minute, brother. Yeah, that is sick. And it's just holding the climb. My gosh, I love this airplane.
Chester County traffic, Turkey's got to be climbing up that 3,000 Barbara Naval Field, Just County.
If you guys look at the RPM, we're at like almost 2,500 foot in the climb, climbing at like 1,800 foot a minute, and we're already at 2,500 foot, and it's just climbing. This thing's got some power. This thing has some real power. Like, that is sick. Everything's all good. The oil temp's good. The oil pressure's good. Fuel pressure's good. The amperage is a little higher than what I like to normally see, but it was sitting in the hangar for a little while, so it may need to charge up a bit. We have a little over half tanks on both mains, a little bit in each tip. Yeah, we've been cruising around here rated about 24.5, and it's just cruising around in circles at about 120 knots. It's got plenty of throttle left yet. So let's get the power to the panel, and let's see how fast it will go. And right there's red line. Yeah, so we're level right now. There is 135. It's almost 2 knots. It's sneaking over red line there. So obviously, I think overspinning this is what, 29. So we're dialing it back. We got plenty of throttle to go yet. I have a feeling that if we put it to the panel, I think RPM-wise, this thing's going to go to 3,000. It's going to overspeed it. We can't do that. But man, this thing is a healthy engine, healthy engine. I'll bet you if we pitch this prop, we'd lose a little climb, which we could. I mean, it climbs like crazy.
It wouldn't affect it.
Yeah, I think we could pitch it. I'll bet you this thing's a 140 knot cruiser right now. Just repitch that prop, and this thing's gonna cruise at 140, and it's still gonna climb at 12, 13, 1400 foot a minute. So what's your thoughts?
Yeah, with the bigger engine, it definitely makes it perform a lot better.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes it more usable and useful load. I think weight and balance on this thing, I think it's right under 1,400 pounds. I think it was like 1,380. We're flying right over here to Heritage Field. We are gonna go ahead. Are we full stop? We just gonna touch and go and turn around, or what?
We'll land and then we can switch spots.
Left downwind for down.
Pottstown Heritage Turkeys turning short final 28 Heritage. How it's supposed to go.
Good landing. What kind of airplanes we got around here? The guys aren't around to squirt me with a spray bottle so I can look. Yeah, you want to just get out and get back in? All right.
Don't kill me.
All right, I'll try not to. Heritage traffic, Cherokee 8593 Whiskey's departing 28. Heritage traffic. Are you ready to go?
Ready.
All right. Airspeed is alive. Front end's getting light. Let's get out of here. He likes to climb.
And it does.
Yeah. Oh, that's just so fun. So it's 95 mile an hour right now, and it's a 2,100 foot climb. So I can go another 5 and probably eke out another 100, but right now my ears are popping so bad anyway. I don't need to climb any higher. I think we need a little bit more of a pitched prop. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely it would give you the cruise.
Yeah,
and you wouldn't be running over as much.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, so we're banking at 95, just a slight bank, 30 degrees, 2,000 foot a minute climb. You know what really stinks about getting an airplane done? It's ported, it's polished, it's got electric mags, it's running good, it's fast, but I gotta sell it. We gotta flip these airplanes, they gotta go. Just got traffic, Cherokee 8593 Whiskey's about 1.5 miles to the north, going to overfly the airfield at 2,500 Chester County.
Probably starting to turn now.
How'd she do?
Well, it definitely is fast. It definitely climbs like crazy. We actually went over to Heritage and landed there. Greg had like the most perfect landing ever.
Nice.
All my landings are perfect.
Because I'm a pilot.
I hear that from a lot of pilots.
All right, so the 235 project is done. I never thought I'd be rescuing my own project. It's been an adventure. It's been over a year. And I got some numbers for you guys just in case you'd ever want to buy a wreck 235 and rebuild it like this one was. But an overhauled used prop, $3,500. They're not cheap. In fact, this 235 has a rare prop because it's a fixed pitch. There's not that many 235s out there like this, but I can tell you this is great for an entry-level aviation enthusiast, pilot, wants to fly with their family. It almost has a 1,400-pound useful load. So the overhauled 0540 with all the Go Fast goodies, $35,000. That's right. Your brand new minivan at home, you could buy another one of them just for the engine. Paintwork and replacement of body parts was $4,000, a little cheaper for us, because we did a lot of labor ourselves. Thank you so much to BAS. They came through with that cowling because there's not many available used. Hooked us up. It was in great condition. The engine mount and associated parts, new engine mounts, bolts, things of that nature, $3,900. The labor to fix everything and a fresh annual, $19,000. So 19 grand. Fresh IFR check, including replacing various pedostatic lines, $2,000. So that gives us a grand total of $67,400. So not cheap at all, but I can tell you this 235, this thing is rescued. Again, I didn't think we'd be rescuing our own airplane, but we went above and beyond. This thing is brand new from firewall forward. We installed all new power lines all the way back to the battery. It is first class. If you guys want an airplane, this thing is for sale. I hate to see it go, but we have other airplanes to buy, other airplanes to fly. Guys, thank you so much for joining us here in Rebuild Rescue. Thank you for watching our videos and for clicking the like and the subscribe button and everything else. Take care. So, look, 235, it's not you, it's me. I'm sorry, but you have to go. I mean, I guess I could keep you. We'll have to hide you somewhere. That's it. We won't tell the guys. I heard that.